Prove the following identity where the angles involved are acute angles for which the expressions are defined. So LHS square root of 1 plus sine A divided by 1 minus sine A. So basically we have to prove this to be equal to secant A plus tan A. First thing is we don't have square root. We need to remove square root. How? Well, if I multiply and divide with 1 plus sine A, right? I think things will happen because 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine A will be sine 1 plus sine the whole square. So the square and square root will cancel and denominator something will happen, I'm sure. So let's go with that, right? So we'll multiply and divide. Okay, so we'll multiply and divide with 1 plus sine A. So 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine A divided by 1 minus sine A into 1 plus sine A. And this entire thing, we have to take the square root. Okay, so what is 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine A? 1 plus sine A, the whole square, divided by 1 minus sine A into 1 plus sine A is 1 minus 1 square minus sine square A square root. So this is as per the identity A minus B into A plus B, which is A square minus B square. So that's what we used over here. Okay, next thing is we'll distribute the square root. So we have 1 plus sine A, the whole square root divided by 1 minus sine square A square root. So this is as per the identity. A by B whole to the power of n is A to the power of n by B to the power of n. So the square and square root gets cancelled. So we have 1 plus sine A. Okay, we got rid of square root in the numerator, but denominator we still have it. So to handle that, again, I told you, right? In trigonometry, if you see 1, right, it has the identity. So in this case, it will be cos square A minus sine square A. This is cos square A plus sine square A. In place of 1, we are writing this minus sine square A to the power of half. So plus and minus will get cancelled and we have 1 plus sine A. Entire thing divided by square root of cos square A. Square root of cos square A. So this and this will get cancelled and we have 1 plus sine A divided by cos A. Right? So herein we use the identity. We'll just make a note of it. We substituted in place of 1 cos square A plus sine square. Right? Now we will use distributive property because there's no denominator. So we'll use distributive property. So we end up with 1 by cos A is sec A plus sine A by cos A, which is tan A. And we are done. Okay, this is how the proof goes.